many MLP matches this summer filling in for Brooklyn. So here we go. Caitlin Christian gets us started. Let's play pickleball.
Yeah, he was a super sub. And during the MLP season, when you had Pat Smith, Deckel Barr, and Riley Newman all going down for the Brooklyn pickleball team. Heavy dink there from Hannah Blatt. And actually, Hannah Blatt was on that team as well. Didn't get into game action with Rachel Rohrabacher and Jackie Kawamoto holding down the top 2 spots. Just wide from AJ, but you know that AJ and her were warming up together, playing together, so she has seen some of that unique style that AJ possesses, and she is going to be right in front of him in this matchup.
2-0-1. Point.
And a very rough start here for the 23 seed who
3-0-1.
had top performance on their mind. Haven't seen it so far.
Second serve.
Here's the first look at a slight crab walk.
Yes.
From AJ Koller at the kitchen. Has the nice lateral movement up there to take as much out of the air as possible.
Jeez, just melted a forehand there.
Big.
4-0-2.
Oh,
little right side backhand flick from Hannah Blatt.
5-0-2.
5 on the opening possession. This is going to get backside of the paddle save. Did he just run around? He ran around his forehand to hit a backhand.
I do not know the feeling of being too athletic, and that is exactly what just happened for Grayson Goldin. Explosive.
0-5-1.
That was insane.
Point.
Interesting, no switcheroo there from Blatt and Goldin.
I am surprised about that because they're both good athletes. Both move
very
well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a recipe for a problem. And immediately I see a flat hand on a paddle. In fact, we're not even going to disguise our next steps here as Blatt takes a spot off the court. Their shot lob.
Grayson is everywhere and nowhere right now.
Wow.
2-5-2.
Oh, pretty Caitlin Christian.
Yeah, big drive, nice soft touch in the mid-court, and then finds offense from the kitchen line from Caitlin Christian. That's a nice recipe to get back in this game.
3-5-2.
So one of the best in the history of the sport of being able to get the ball down.
Oh, yeah.
Really well done there from Koller.
Great locations, too, on the back end. You can flick it and flip it anywhere. Tons of forearm strength for AJ Koller.
4-5-2.
Hockey strength.
Side out.
So 5 on one side, 4 come back the other way. So points in bunches here. Again, round of 64, all disciplines, once a day to Sunday. What a dig.
Point.
A lot going on that point.
Goodness, was there ever? Beautiful lob from Blatt, and then just destroyed by Goldin.
Grayson Goldin was able to get into a little MLP action too for the Orlando Squeeze and had some big time highlights, especially with the serve and the forehand power.
So inside out forehand is working well for Miss Christian today.
6-4-2. Good ball, right foot. Point.
Yeah.
7-4-2. Point.
This return and 3 in their second possession here. I mean, this is a rarity to get to 8 on 2 possessions in mixed. Hard to do. Just a bit outside.
Grayson Goldin choosing to slap the forehand off of an overhead.
I love the valor in that idea, but that thing was hit pretty hard, and to line that up, wasn't able to. Beautiful counter from Goldin.
This time the inside out from Caitlin Christian went right at the body of Goldin instead of all the way to the line. So good adjustment on the counter from Grayson. That paddle in the proper position.
Third shot lob, and it's a beauty. And the overhead to follow it up is not a beauty.
Yeah, well, the sun is strong in the desert.
Yes, it is.
I have seen AJ a couple times motion up there on the overheads and a couple other shots affecting his swing.
Point.
2 foot faults, and Caitlin Christian was like, you want to talk about standing just inside the crease in hockey. He wasn't being moved there, and unfortunately had a skate in the kitchen.
Second serve.
A good positive talk from Caitlin Christian to AJ. You know, it's not fun to have 2 foot faults called in a clutch game. So Caitlin's a pro. She knows she needs to keep her guy focused.
Hannah looked over at her, like, what can you do with that? Just
not a lot.
Swat at it.
Here you go, okay? 4-9-1. Second serve.
Not a shot you usually see from Caitlin right there. That was interesting. And that's one of those where if you want to be aggressive, AJ, come take a forehand there. Again, just 2-2 in their career together, AJ and KK.
Nice play from AJ Koller. Extra dip on that drive to set up that inside out forehand opportunity.
5-9-2. Side out.
Perfect in the middle on a very high little chip.
I also heard our previous winner, Jaume Martinez-Vic, mentioned the altitude and the ball travels a little differently through the dry air over here in Las Vegas. So definitely something, especially in the round of 64, to keep an eye on.
Look at these Atlanta bouncers hanging out together. MLP Cup starts on Halloween in Dallas.
That's good. I mean, that's not, I understand it had slice and it carried a little bit for Goldin, but that's not a bad drop to sort of create something from that position from AJ Koller is well done.
Side out.
So for the first time, they can't hit the scoreboard, but still commanding lead. Let's see if AJ and Caitlin can push back here.
5-9-1. Second serve.
The old mixed doubles pump fake right there.
Yeah, and it was on a reset, so it was not coming fast, but Caitlin was still like, oh, big cut.
Point.
Great identification of a whoopsie there by Caitlin.
Goes with the half Ernie. Yeah, I saw that in Atlanta from Caitlin Christian. A few cut serves in singles, and it's usually from the left side to the left side.
Plus, that makes the run for Hannah Blatt much, 3 or 4 steps longer, and she did crack a forehand to get that started.
So back-to-back whoopsies.
Timeout receiver,
5 from Grace.
Will be worlds. That kind of came together very nicely, did it not? And coming together nicely right now is the comeback for Caitlin and AJ. Oh, what a return. Oh, they might want to challenge the end ruling back there.
AJ says no. Yeah, okay. So AJ waves it off.
If we've got a truck, I'd love to see it, because not a lot to lose there. Oh, beautiful angle there, AJ.
Looks
There's
to have caught, yes.
Boy, so 2 rough possessions for Blatt and Goldin after really being great with the ball. So couldn't earn a game point. Can the veteran team come back and get them? What in the world?
Missed it wide.
The AJ Koller show at its finest. I think he's performing tonight on the Strip at one of the hotels. Lefty in the midcourt for no reason.
For no reason. The scooper easily could have got 2 hands on the paddle and just bunted it over, but no.
All right. Within 1. Blatt on the left here. And I don't think they have not won a rally with Blatt on the left. And look at this. So after being in complete command, timeouts being called on the other side. It's now 9 apiece. So can you buckle down? They're going to put Blatt over on the right. Boy, just a weird swing path and everything there. The feet were parallel. That just didn't go well for Caitlin.
Out of sorts on a 3rd, then a 7th, I believe.
Yes.
And the initial roll in the slice 5th wasn't particularly dialed either. Got to get in.
It's a great drive by Blatt, but handled.
A lot of dinks out of the air from the ladies,
yes,
too, holding the line. Don't always see that from the ladies in mixed doubles, giving the fellas room to operate.
Game point. And a rocket of a serve gets him out of trouble. So 9-4, leaking a little oil, but
to finally seal it.
Point.
The fake drive into the roll drop for Grayson Goldin.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, but it apparently is.
102.
I've never called one of those before. Worked out.
That was a complete disaster, and they won the round because AJ had no idea that Caitlin wasn't taking the first one. Okay.
0-1-1. Second serve.
Short hop, pull it through the middle.
Yeah. How he cups that ball. Decides he's going to speed up at the last second. Saw Grayson Goldin moving lob serve.
Oh, my goodness, KK. Right through the middle, a beauty.
Really good, freezing Grayson Goldin, who's holding line, and Hannah Blatt's late to fill. I mean, this is, there's entertaining shots.
Yes, there are.
Not a ton of structure in this one.
No, if you've come for chaos, you've come to the right place.
That can be an enjoyable style to play and watch.
Look at that. Oh, no. And Hannah was loaded to hit it and then said you at the last second.
AJ Koller's got good hands. Some of those pulls on these last couple points from Grayson Goldin, forehand and backhand, are really good.
2-1-2.
Yeah, this guy's used to vulcanized rubber coming at him on the hockey rink. He's going to be just fine.
Point.
This time, just absolutely no swing. Just controlled, exactly pinpoint right at the feet of Hannah Blatt.
And makes him pay again for a popped up dink.
Hint of structure there, and a nice little roller from AJ Koller.
4-1-2.
So, I would say both of them are significantly different here in 2025.
Mixed doubles draws are wild.
Yes.
The depth is insane. Some of the teen and 20s seeds.
Side out.
Man, went to dot the outside of the line on that drop. So timeout does get a stop.
1-4-1.
Man. So the serve has been consistently excellent. The balls in the transition have been a problem.
That's a great read from AJ Koller. He sees Grayson spread out wide and open the paddle to go to the slice, and he is hanging out right in front of Caitlin Christian, looking to pick anything off.
Side out.
So of the two, the big server is Goldin, but it's Blatt that hits the serve deep.
4-1-1.
Knew it.
It's in. Wait, what's happening?
Second serve.
Called it wide, and AJ agrees. I just saw the heavy slice return.
Yeah.
I was like, that's set up perfectly for an AJ Koller third shot lob.
Yeah, I think if that was two Hannah Blatts, we'd still be playing.
Good ball, right toe.
The toe tap.
Point.
Not even the outside foot, the inside foot on the dink.
And there's the lob that just missed wide. So, and we talk a lot about the role of the player off the ball. Hannah was playing that because you could see how close that was, and Goldin had to make that call.
And she was looking in the sun before that ball bounced.
Great point. Nice shot again, inside out, and just stayed at home. And she is using her reach very well, taking these dinks, as you mentioned, out of the air.
That allows her to do that. Take them out of the air. The speed ups, when you pair it with that, are much more difficult to read and adjust to.
6-1-2.
That is an athletic play from Blatt, because I'm not sure she read that very well, but not the tallest player, but one of the most athletic, and was able to get there.
Backhand side also.
Yeah. Two-handed forehand. We love those. Oh, AJ, she hit a two-handed forehand in that rally. You have to win it.
AJ couldn't believe that ball came back.
Agreed.
That is the movement of Grayson Goldin.
2-6-1.
Oh. What is happening? Because we can't say the sun's in his eyes.
Point.
Just craziness.
Like you said, this is not the spot for
chaos.
Structure right now. Maybe later in the day we might find some, but it's not going to happen in this match.
This is Cirque du Soleil, a chaos show here at Darling Tennis Center.
Second serve.
Where's the? Just let it go, man.
I have to. I mean, I think the slice drop is option 3. It's drive it, it's roll it, and then it's slice it.
Especially reaching like that.
Side out.
Fadeaways can be used properly against certain players. AJ Koller is not one of them.
Why is that?
Just because if you give him any form of extra time to react, the hand speed is too much. It's an overwhelming thing. I mean, I think raw hand speed, he's in the top 5, top 10 of the game.
6-3-1.
What in the world?
Point.
Talk. That's got to be Grayson's ball.
It's not easy to play with your special friend.
No.
It's wonderful and glorious at times, and it is difficult also.
Wow, so they do win a rally with Blatt on the left. Yes, I spoke to this very gentleman in front of us, Mr. Koller, about that, because Megan Dazan played right before that. I don't think you'll ever see them in the Carvana PPA Tour event for the reasons you just mentioned.
Point.
I think they're cool with just hanging out after.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
3-2. Side out.
Goes for the, I'm going to catch her being too deep to return serve. We told you, you're getting the high wire act. You're getting the person that can balance on the headstand. You get everything here.
I'd just like to see on paper the AJ Koller shot tree. Show me that.
It's one that no one else can match. What a forehand.
Second serve.
I'd love to see Grayson wreck that and then come get the next one with a forehand, because he earned it.
4-8-2.
The casual for 100, please. Oh my goodness, and Blatt says touchdown, but not in a good way as it goes off the tape. Yeah, he's going to make a tutorial on that. That's, yes. He screamed that at one of the patrons in a good way. Just.
Second serve.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen the one-hander off the bounce speed up.
Yes.
We've seen the third shot lobs, the top spin short serves. I mean,
the left-handed reset for no reason.
It's amazing. and I know we missed 3.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Four, 8-1. Second serve.
Heavy from Caitlin Christian. up Hannah Blatt.
4-8-2. Point.
Better be careful.
5-8-2. Side out.
Wow, stepped back, zero disguise. The whole world knew she was sending it. Unfortunately, so did the net.
At least her target was middle or cross court to Caitlin Christian this time instead of right at the body of AJ.
Second serve.
That's consecutive. That's a double fault. If I'm allowed to carry over to their last possession.
A foot or two wide from Caitlin.
That's a great job by Caitlin of taking the ball out of the air, and Blatt was in big trouble. Finally get to 9.
9-5-2. Point.
The slice from AJ Koller.
Game point to force a third.
10-5-2.
And that is exactly what happened. So 11-9 one way, 11-5 back the other. We would
been here.
So look for that this week. I mean, the weather is spectacular here in October.
Nice play, getting tight to the line again from Caitlin Christian. I mean, let the athletes be athletes.
Yeah.
It's the worst when the fence or
Yes.
something gets in the way and robs us of what could be an even better point.
Oh, hurt you very much. And it hits the tape. And he had a great read on that. But he overran it again.
That's the second time.
2-0-2.
Sucks being that athletic, I guess.
Side out.
Nice shut down in the line there from Grayson Goldin. Positive energy too.
Yes, and players can learn. Don't stick your backhand in there. AJ was in perfect position behind Caitlin just to bunt that back into the court.
Point.
And 3 or 4 knocks of her own noggin there just to get refocused for Caitlin.
Corner
wow.
pocket inside out from Grayson Goldin.
I think AJ left it, and that was not the right decision. What a shot.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think AJ Koller could have stabbed it if he wanted to. I saw his shoulders drop after it landed in. Like, really? Grayson says, yes, sir. Shuffled, bent the knees. I mean, it was there out in front.
Just left the paddle face slightly angled off incorrectly. Nice job helping your partner. As Caitlin was looking directly into the sun and trying to judge where's the baseline. So good job, AJ. It's heavy. And chaos continues.
That's a lot of aggressive forward movement. Gets to the back of the court to the kitchen line very quickly. And that's why Caitlin Christian was not able to let that ball go out, because it was definitely going to sail. Just got to her so quick.
Side out.
Couldn't scrap the next one. The first reset a little high, so Okay. Once again, buckets of points to start a game here.
Long and grindy is not the style of points we are playing in this matchup. Not going to change now.
Point.
What a stab that was.
The hands are there for AJ, always have been. And Hannah, she's trying to hit that backhand inside out at Caitlin to force the ball to Grayson and get him involved. It just never made it to Caitlin Christian.
3-4-1.
Oh, that's soft in the midcourt from AJ Koller, because he was moving back to his left to get in his position at the kitchen line and just threw the right hand out there. Delicate.
He sure was. And AJ was diving back into the middle, and that is not where the ball went that time.
It was actually the same situation, just less delicate.
4-4-2. Point.
Tagged.
Right in the rib cage. Unique paddle position of AJ Koller too. Actually a little bit like Dylan Frazier.
Yes,
where
great.
he comes over the top of it on the backhand side and protects his midsection and chest so well.
They win this rally, Koller and Christian. We will switch ends. And they do not, as that's by feet, not inches.
Big smile on Grayson Goldin's face. He's thrilled with that one. And not surprising that AJ played a teeny bit of tennis, but AJ Koller and Dylan Frazier,
that's a good point.
They're pickleball guys, and they have that cool backhand technique.
4-5-1. Second serve. Four, 5-2.
Wow, left side KK. So they said this serve is getting us in trouble. Just stay to give yourself more confidence on the return more than anything.
Really love it when the right-handed ladies, when they're playing the left side,
5-4-1.
load forehand. That's exactly what Caitlin Christian does, and she crushes it.
Second serve. 5-4-2.
Great slide from Hannah Blatt there and smashes it down the line, and they do not let them get to 6. So now it is the 43 seed who has a chance to switch with the lead.
Four, 5-1. Point. Five, 5-1.
I mean, there's no one else in pickleball that does that particular movement, get low and then cup it.
Yeah, and the adjustment off the tape early in the point from AJ Koller was nice as well.
Side out.
I just don't understand why that isn't just getting wrecked.
Just rip. I mean, took the big loop and everything on the backswing.
So it wasn't like I can't get my feet where I want for the drive. They were
5,
there.
5-1.
Another try to get to 6.
Second serve.
Tons of spin on that one-handed roll from Grayson Goldin. See the the paddle of Christian start
Yes.
at her belly button
5-5-2.
and just get lower to the point of contact.
And Caitlin Christian hangs in there with 3-shot combo, and they will take the 6-5 lead. And how about that? You saw in the overhead that light tower for the shadows is interesting. Sneaky again.
It's been really nice out of the air from Caitlin Christian throughout this match.
How about the spin and pace on that ATP from Hannah Blatt? I mean, in squash, you are used to hitting the ball pretty doggone low, and that was nice.
Exactly right. Another look here. Oh, yeah.
I know they have that thing at the bottom of the wall that goes in the trough or something. I'm not a squash expert. Blatt was a terrific squash player in Canada.
Point. Big 7-1.
Two drives in a row. Maybe he has rethought some of those rolls were even worse cut thirds that he's been hitting. AJ.
Oh my goodness.
Point.
I mean, Grayson Goldin just be
Timeout,
old
receivers,
school
8-7-1.
old school Waters with the rip it on the hat. Just rip it, man.
Second serve.
So just missed there. Timeout does get him a little out of rhythm.
8-7-2.
Find a forehand here with your partner serving.
Yes. Wow, that cannot happen. Grayson's got to just accept that if they go down the line, I'll go flying over there.
See the situation that Hannah Blatt was in on her back foot with that backhand, and she should not be in that position.
It's not her fault.
7-8-1.
But they do get the lead. And we got snowmen in the desert in game 3.
And that's below the knee, Dave, from AJ Koller, and finds a mid-pace speed up to the backside of Goldin.
Point. Timeout, receivers, 9-8-1. 9-8-1. Second serve.
Oh my, a pretend boulder just fell on KK's back there and knocked the paddle out of her hand.
9-8-2.
And that carried over.
And she's had a couple return and serve misses, which is a bit odd coming from the LT Open in a singles only event.
Or is that why? Because
maybe so.
Because of the grind of playing a huge long match just on Sunday. Let's that one go. All right, Grayson, here's your chance.
8-9-2. Point.
Took it at AJ.
Yeah, I actually would have lost my mind if he would have roll dropped that one.
So caught AJ thinking maybe I got to protect my partner on my left. So what a shot. Oh, and what a take, and looks down at the feet, and they are crab claw clean. 99.
991. Second serve.
Too explosive to try that, because it was somewhat sneaky, not something he's done a lot, and Grayson got up.
Yeah. The Canadian on the other side, however, is not nearly as tall. We'll just start there. Very good athlete, but oh dear. Even at 9-all, it's nice.
Baby.
Oh,
Side out.
runs around the backhand and hits a beauty with tons of side spin.
I know the shot was extremely slow, but Grayson was over on Hannah's side and got outside the court to find the forehand, like you said, Dave.
Okay, so now he's got that same chance he had a second ago. Blatt passed a chance to speed it up, and KK doesn't.
Point.
But AJ gets just a little tied up.
Handcuffed there.
Match point for Blatt and Goldin.
10-9-1.
And they do it. Wow, 11-9 in the third. Goldin cranks up the serve and the drive, and they get it done, and a second consecutive round of 64 loss for Christian. Welcome back, everybody, to the Rate Vegas Cup in a 3-game battle. It's Hannah Blatt and Grayson Goldin getting it done here in Sin City. They're moving on to Wednesday and the round of 32, and they join us now. Grayson, I'll start with you. Wild, chaotic match from start to finish. How do you buckle down and get that done when there's no structure, there's no dinking at the line? You got to just come up with something.
Yeah, I don't know. Shout out to the Knox paddle. I think that thing carried me a little bit. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to rip and trust. And I think that got us like 5 points at the end there. I was just telling her, I know they're nervous, we're nervous. The altitude is definitely a factor here. The ball is playing very quick. It's bouncing, it's fast, it's skidding. So we just tried to stick to what we were good at, and that's being aggressive. Hannah's so good at being solid. So, yeah, they had a great match. I know it was tough, but, yeah, thanks so much. For the crowd especially, too. I heard you guys.
Hannah, nice work out there, coming up with some clutch points there at the end. And I know that you and Grayson are special friends off the court and your business partners. Is there any...
We're dating, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Positives or maybe a negative or two about being on court with Grayson, given all of that off-court stuff?
I mean, yeah, obviously it's tough sometimes playing as a couple. You know, whether you say something, a little eye roll, head nod here and there, so you kind of you ride off that energy, but the highs are high, the lows are low. So it's nice to be able to get this win together. I think our first on center court, our first interview together and all that, so it's just nice to be able to experience that together.
Yeah, well done, Grayson. I wanted to go back to what you said there because Adam and I were surprised you weren't wrecking more thirds earlier in the match. And was that a conscious decision?
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough, like getting adjusted to the altitude because, like, if I go full out, right, the ball has to be higher than the net so I can kind of hit down on it. So I just didn't really feel comfortable. I wanted to kind of work the point, get our teeth into the points, and just feel confident winning pickleball points, as I called them. I told her, hey, if we can win 7 more pickleball points, we're going to win the other missed return. Maybe I drive and crash, something like that. So we were focusing on winning some pickleball points, and then we're going to win some of the chaos points as well.
Lots of chaos. Last question for you, Hannah, was, and a lot of people at home ask me this, so I want to get it from your perspective. You guys did not switch you to the right every time. What goes into that decision for the two of you?
I feel like lately we were always switching me back to the right, but I actually prefer the left. I think from squash, being in a lunge and the one-handed backhand slice, a little flick here and there, he likes me on the left sometimes, and I haven't been training it too much for mixed, more so for women's, but he was like, today, let's just throw it in there. We like chaos every now and then and get them out of whatever routine they get comfortable in. Throw me on the left, try it out, see how it goes.
Yeah.
Well, it went well enough to get to the next day as you squash your opponents in the end. So give it up, everybody. Grayson Goldin, Hannah Blatt, moving on. So that takes care of that one. Next up, we got the youngster Mercado out here battling his way